want to do like a message to my ex. Like, I want you to hear this type of vibe. You can pick any ex.
You make me sick and you have a small dick.
Period. Hi guys, welcome to the Esther show. It's your girl Esther, the Nigerian queen. Guys, I've got a treat for you today. I'm gonna let her introduce herself. The one and only, Lani.
Hey guys, it's me, Lani.
Well, I mean, if you've not seen her on the TL, on Shadeborough, and the new show that she just done recently, Tempting Fortune, you must have seen her somewhere. And now she's here. And we're going to talk. Okay. So, Lani, What do you want to say about yourself? Something that people don't know about you.
I feel like people know most things about me. I'm very transparent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what we all know about you, that you're so transparent.
Yeah.
But you think that everyone knows everything about you? I don't think
everyone knows everything about me. I think people that care about me know most about me.
Okay.
I think that people that don't check for me don't know everything about me, obviously. I think they just choose what they know about me.
Oh, okay.
But my lot pretty much know everything about me, yeah.
Of course. You're you're very transparent. This is one thing I love your personality.
Thank you.
Like, you know, I've been riding from day.
Yeah,
like,
no.
I've done like 3 videos about you, like just defending you. Like, excuse me, don't come for Lani. Like, what the fuck? Because I love how you're so, like, you don't care.
Yeah.
And I think the UK needs that for sure. And you know the biggest thing for me as well? You're a Pisces.
Are you a Pisces too?
I am. Oh my God. That's when I saw you, I was like, yo, I feel this girl. Like, she's my spirit animal. Like, how is that like being a Pisces and like dating as well? Because we're meant to be like emotional, aren't we?
Yeah. I don't know. Are you emotional as well?
I'm emotional, but I'm on the cusp of Aries because I'm match 19. So I'm a bit like, I can be thug. I could definitely be like, who the fuck are you talking to? But I do take things personal and I get like emotional.
I'm very, very emotional. That's like my biggest problem. Like, literally, I feel like have like what do you call it? Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
There you go. Niagara Falls inside me. Like, I can cry nonstop, honestly. I have so much water in me. My eyes, my vagina, bare water everywhere.
Vagina.
Bare water everywhere.
That's
Pisces. It's true, man. Bare
what
water
is
everywhere.
that thing?
I'm
Pisces.
That's how God made me.
I don't know about that because I'm Pisces. I don't know if it's Niagara Falls down there.
Oh, so sorry about that.
Guys, all the Pisces out there, do y'all be having Niagara Falls down there?
I definitely have Niagara Falls.
Well, I want to see what people have to say about that because I didn't know. I mean, I just thought it was normal. I can't lie. When I do go, I go. But I didn't know it was like a Pisces thing.
It must be because we're water sign. So
that is true. That is true.
That's the benefit of being a Pisces, that you're always wet.
We got the WAP.
Yeah, we got the WAP.
If you didn't know, now you know. Well, I want to talk about your new show. Well, the one that you were just in, Tempting Fortune. I love that, honestly, because you were like the most different on that show.
Right.
Like, you didn't give a fuck that you were losing money. It's when you had the milkshake. Yeah. And then it's like, I saw the milkshake scene and then people were like, oh yeah, she had the hot chocolate too. I was like, yeah. Oh my God. But talk us through that. How did you get onto that show? Like, did they reach out to you or?
Yeah, basically. But the thing is, like, you can apply. Loads of people who were successful told me that they applied.
Oh, but you didn't have to apply.
No, I didn't. But the thing is, like, with me, I've actually, people won't know this because I'm obviously, wouldn't talk about when I don't get on stuff. But behind the scenes, obviously, like, I am constantly talking to people who constantly ask me, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? But then a lot of things fall through. But they don't go all the way. Sometimes I don't get chosen. Or sometimes I'm too old. Bastards.
Too old.
Yeah, like Love is Blind said that you need to be under 27.
That's
and
nice.
So like loads of people will talk to you, but like you might not be right for the show. Just little things happen. But I've auditioned for The Circle. They never called me back. How dare they? How dare they?
Oh, it's the audacity.
It's the audacity. But it's the thing, they'll reach out and then you just. So, Tempting Fortune was the first, I would say, successful. Obviously, I don't want to shit on Backchat. My first successful show was Backchat.
I don't think people still should, Backchat. It's still Backchat.
I think people shouldn't look down on it just because it's not like
TV.
It's because it's not TV. It's a successful show. It's had millions of views. Let's not shit on Andy's thing. Yeah, respect.
Yeah, like I feel like Andy honestly deserves way more.
Yeah, he does.
He's a creative genius. I honestly don't like. People are sleeping on Andy. Like this TV production, because I'm not gonna lie. Like even Tempting Fortune was amazing. I feel like if Andy had to produce that, oh my god,
because if Andy produced it, they wouldn't have taken out because they took out some of the spice.
Oh really? What spice did they take out? Give us some tea.
I got called a bitch a little bit. I'm not gonna say by who because Channel 4 doesn't like it when you talk about cast members. They want you to be ethical.
Is it a man?
So that's the difference between.
Is it a man with curly hair?
No, I don't know. I don't know who it is. I just know that they want you to be ethical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I mean like the person that called you a bitch. Is it a man with curly hair?
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant like Channel 4.
Yeah.
It wasn't just him. I got called a bitch by more than one person.
Oh.
Yeah, but that didn't make the cut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
and I was disappointed.
You want them to...
Yeah, I want the smoke. That's the thing. I felt sorry for my cast because I felt like they didn't know what they were getting into.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did they know you?
No.
So none of them knew you?
No, the only thing they knew is when I said, so we were talking one day, this is like deep in, like days in, yeah? Like everyone thinks they know each other.
Yeah.
And then one day I was just like, someone said something about, oh, imagine we become a meme. Like someone said it as banter. And I said, I've been a meme before. And they probably thought, yeah, okay. And I said, no, I have. And they were like, what's your meme? And then I was just like, oh, bad boy information. And then one of the guys went like this.
No,
what? Bad boy information? I said, yeah, that's me, girl. That's me.
You're that dirty girl.
And he was like, I've used your sound. And I was like, yeah.
Man.
So, yeah, because I don't know the number off by heart, but like bad boy information has like 8 million uses on TikTok. Or
yeah. I've seen it. Bare people using that sound.
Yeah, back in the day.
I mean, you're talking about Tempting Fortune and how it wasn't like raunchy enough for you. You needed some smoke in it. You're trying to create your own show, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
A Love Island.
I'm gonna get cancelled.
A Black Love Island.
Yeah. So yes, I am creating. So basically, I'm gonna talk about this on my channel too. But like, we all won money. We all got 20k, and I could have just done. So I wanted lipo. I'm still gonna get a lipo. Don't get it twisted. On my back rolls.
Okay.
Not that lipo cost 20k. That's not the point I'm trying to make. But the point I'm trying to make is I could have spent my money on frivolous stuff.
Okay.
If you get what I'm coming from.
Yeah.
Like stuff like paying off maybe a bit of debt, paying off my car, like just dumb shits. But then I just thought like,
oh, so you won it from Tempting Fortune.
That's the money that I'm using.
Oh, mad. Okay.
So everyone, I feel like most people I've spoken to them, and most of them are using it for what would I say? They're using it for reasonable stuff, like paying off debts.
Yeah.
If they need a new car, like just reasonable stuff. I'm the only one taking a risk with it. But baby, if you don't take risk in this life, you're never going to get rewarded.
Exactly.
So I'm going to use my funds to create a Black Love Island.
I love that.
So a lot of people said to me, oh my God, it's going to cost more than that. Well, then you do it. Don't tell me what I can and cannot do. You heard. Yeah, don't tell me what I can and cannot do.
She is in her producer bag, okay?
I figure it out. I'm not filming in South Africa. I'm obviously going to film, because that's the thing. Like, people are like, I'm not filming it in South Africa. I'm going to probably film it in Spain or Croatia.
Yeah.
Somewhere somewhat affordable. I'm not going to have a cast of 50 people.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to have a cast of 20-ish. So actual cast would be 10 to 12
people.
But then I'll have like production, like camera crew and stuff.
Okay.
So everyone I fly out will be about 20 people.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of people talk about a Black Love Island in general. Like people have always said,
said love.
I would love. We should make someone should make a Black Love Island.
I mean, talking about that Black Love Island, I've talked about it in the past as well. I'm like, we need a Black Love Island, and we need people specifically. We need Lani.
Yeah.
We need Miss South Fab.
Yeah.
We need Tion.
I'm
not gonna lie, but I feel like if they paid him the right price.
No, he won't.
Do you think?
No, because you don't need it. Maybe if there was a day where maybe like he I don't think that day will come, but if there was a day he needed it, yeah, but he's not gonna do it now. He's up.
The views.
I don't need him.
The views. It's not like you don't need him. I think it's like you guys are attached to each other.
Yeah, but they don't.
You're associated to each other.
I hear that, but I feel like they want to see me and him confront each other in any capacity, not necessarily just Love Island.
That's what I was saying, because I can't lie, you guys are so associated with each other that it doesn't matter like how long it's been. It's been like it was 2020, wasn't it, when this started? Remember. And like every time Tion's on the TL, like there was that time he was posted with that girl.
Yeah, I saw that.
What was in the comments? Oh, someone check on Lani. Is Lani okay? It's like people complain, oh yeah, Lani's so obsessed with Tion. She keeps talking about it. But people are the ones mentioning your name.
I don't even talk about him anymore.
Do you know what I mean? And people are always wanting you guys to talk about each other. So it's like, people want the drama.
No,
they want it.
I believe that. But then at the end of the day, like I feel, and I get it. From his point of view, like I'm speaking for him, but this is what I think. It's my opinion. From his point of view, you have to understand that he's very, very established. He's done really well in his career, and for me, I feel like he would beef someone that he thinks is a worthy opponent. A worthy opponent. Okay. And I think at the moment he thinks I'm not a worthy opponent. But
really,
I just want him to know that, like, nigga, you're never ever gonna get rid of me. Like, I am always gonna be here. Because I think
you can't get rid of me, bitch.
Yeah, a lot of people thought like I would die out.
Yeah, back down. Yeah, you've grown like strong to strong. Like,
I don't even mean like that. I mean die out. So, like, I think people thought, because actually remember, like, how many people on Backchat do people talk about? I was on Backchat, cool. Then I had that beef, and I think people just thought after this beef, what would you have? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like what's next?
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of people have been saying that, because I believe you guys are so associated with each other. The only way to get rid of this association, you guys need to date other people publicly. Because you've dated.
He's dating other people publicly, though.
No, he's not. Like, he's posting a mysterious girl, but he's not claiming them. I think there has to be like, this is my girl. For them people to like, then.
I doubt it. I really doubt it.
Do you think he would never do that?
I doubt it. I don't think, me personally, I don't think even if he got married and had kids, yeah, he already has kids. But I mean more with that woman and created a family and it was a loving bond. I don't think
the association will go.
Let me tell you why.
Why?
Let me tell you when I think the association would die. I'm giving him tips if he wants to get rid of me. These are really good tips.
Are you listening to you?
Yeah, listen. If he wants to get rid of the attachment, I think he would have, the woman that he is with would have to show somewhat of their bond. So they would have to let people in a little bit.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be a show, but it could be on Snapchat, whatever. But so people can get attached to what they have. But the problem is the only emotion they've seen is from me.
Okay.
And I feel like it wouldn't have lasted that long if it was like some fake beef. I feel like people were so emotionally drawn into to it, like for them it can't be over.
Yeah.
So I feel like he'll need to gain a new emotion with someone else.
Yeah.
So I think that's the tip.
That's the tip.
Get a new.
How to get rid of Lani from your life?
Get a new lady, fall in love, and maybe let the audience in, and then people will forget about me.
Yeah. Another way I was thinking about this is for you to fight him in the influencer box. Because, I mean, shadeborough done the poll.
How would they forget about it?
No, but shadeborough done the poll in there, and it was like, who do you want to see fight, like in the influencer box, obviously with the Tennessee and Paige fight, and it was like, they didn't even have your picture on, and people were just saying Lani and Tion. And I can't, like, that might be the last knock in the head. Like, he would ash it out.
He would actually down my dance, though. He would down my dance.
Oh my god, that would be so funny.
And you know that he would actually annihilate me. So,
but do you think you would come with a bit of smoke though? Because you seem like you got a bit of smoke in you.
I would, if weapons are allowed, then I can have him.
Just bite him, wouldn't you?
No, I need a weapon. Like I need a bat or something,
bro.
Then I can.
That would be hilarious. But like, for real though, obviously he's a guy. It's a bit long to do that. But for real, if you had to do that influential boxing, who would you have?
They already asked me, but I don't know what happened, so I'm going to talk about it. They asked me and Renee.
Oh, I saw that in the comments as well. Lani and Renee.
They already asked her.
Would you do it?
I said yes. Okay. And I think, I don't know, I can't speak on her. Me and her are cool.
Yeah.
But I can't speak on her. But they asked us.
Oh, okay.
The problem is though, I will say this, like me and Ren it wasn't the same company, but me and Ren were asked. But the problem is like, and this is before,
was this Misfits or?
No, it's not Misfits. I don't want to say who it was because they might get mad at me.
Yeah.
But this was time ago.
Okay.
And I had a meeting and everything in the Central and everything about it. And I said, yeah, cool.
Oh,
you have to train. I was like, cool. I was on it. They gave
that
me
would be sick.
They gave me money. They gave me some money. I was going to negotiate a little bit. But the point is, I said yes. But no, but you know what the problem is? No, I don't know.
Oh,
I can't say.
I reckon it's Renee because, bro, if they've paid you and like they're ready, then
why would Renee say no though? Renee's, it's me. Like I think everyone would think that she would have me, like she would take me.
But that's what people think now. But Tennessee, people thought Tennessee was like some little pretty girl.
I don't know. I really just don't think
she
would. I don't know what happened. I don't want to see. Yeah,
you don't think she'll turn it down?
I don't see why she'll turn down money.
But maybe she just doesn't want to fight because she keeps saying she's trying to turn a new leaf. Maybe she's just like, I'm trying not to go into that space.
I hear it. I feel like I just don't. Who would I be? Zizi.
She wanna fight Zizi.
I feel like that's a more worthy match because I feel like I'm not gonna say we have similar personalities because we don't, but I would say she is. I don't know how to say this. She's kind of a lady.
Okay.
Like the way she presents herself.
She's very, outside of her put together.
Right. Outside of her.
But she seems like Zizi could hold one there.
No, but I know. But what I'm trying to say is me and her are both not that hood. So I feel like we're more
like not too
personality wise. I feel like I feel like it could be more of a.
Do you think you could smash Zizi?
Yes, but that's not the point. I feel like people would wonder, like, who will win.
She's like, yeah, but that's not the point. But I feel like do that shit.
I feel like it's less predictable. I feel like people would expect Renee. The point I'm trying to make is people would expect Renee to beat me.
To beat you up.
But I feel like with me and Zizi, it would be like, oh, I wonder.
Who's going to win?
Yeah, I wonder. That's why I think it would be more interesting. But she's not going to
I think you'd win. I can't lie. Because Zizi's still quite small framed.
Yeah.
But you both are small. So,
God, whatever, man.
I don't know, man. This needs to happen.
What? Why? She doesn't need to do it, though. She's up.
So, like, it's an influencer boxing. It doesn't matter. Do you not think? Oh, okay.
I feel like, whatever. My day will come.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, my dream, obviously, out of all of them, though, my dream would be Tion.
You want to fight Tion?
That would be my dream.
Can some producers make this happen?
It will never happen.
Get Lani and Tion on something. Even if it's not this influencer boxing on Love Island, I want to see that.
That would never work.
I want to see that.
That would never work.
I really want to see it.
That would never work.
But talking about reality shows though, obviously you have expressed that you want to do, is it Big Brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I applied and they didn't get back to me.
So you've done your video and everything.
Yeah, this is the point I'm trying to make. Like people will ask me to do stuff, but I'm not You don't control that. I don't control that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the thing is, that's the first show I've applied for. For me, this is just a me thing. I prefer when people come to me.
I hear that.
I just feel like the chances are way bigger. So I wait. I know it sounds weird, but I wait for the DMs to come and they come.
Yeah.
I had a DM.
Because you be putting in the work. That's why. Because you're not a silent person. Like, if you're not doing something, you're on your channel, like creating, collaborating with people. So I think that you will get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've had someone in my DMs come up talk to me about TV ops. She didn't say specifically, but the point is I wait for people because I just feel like it's harder when I do it on my own.
Yeah.
I feel like also people don't see the how do I say this? So I feel some people don't see the vision, which is fine.
Yeah. I mean, I think what's missing in the UK entertainment scene is toxic TV.
Yeah. And
I think you have the perfect personality for it.
They've had Geordie Shaw, Geordie
Shaw, but like not black.
Yeah, not
toxic. Because like I feel like things like the UK black, like Love and Hip Hop, we need to have something like that in the UK.
But what do you think? Okay, fair enough.
But I feel like the UK, because they're so uptight. Fucking hell, bro. Like, I see you in the comments, people are trying to drag you, yeah? And I'm just like, but you're entertained. Like, you're in the comments, oh, I hate Lani, but you are entertained.
But when? Like the milkshake thing?
Not like the Tempting Fortune.
Yeah.
Like, I saw you got quite a few hate comments.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of supporters, but there are people like, I think I saw one comment where it's like, they trying to They've got that token black person to try and make us look stereotypical. And I'm like, that's not even smoke like that, bro. Like, the Tempting Fortune, like, it was funny.
It was light.
But it's like, the UK, they just make...
And that's cap.
Every mess just long for no reason.
It's actually cap. The Tempting Fortune people didn't put me on there to be controversial. Like, people might think that, but they actually, I'll be honest, I think they expected Truly to be me. I'll be real. Because Truly was very, very, like, how do I say it? Truly's more like, she's a princess. That's the, I like Truly, so I was trying to say it in like a nice way. Yeah. But yeah, Truly is like a princess. Like so they expected her to be a princess. And I was, but she didn't go that way.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So I was that, but they definitely didn't put me on there to be a stereotypical black person. That's just, that's
but
BS.
Do you know what annoys me the most? Because like you get people say, oh, we black people need to, especially in the UK, they have this thing where they say we have to be proper. Bro, there's so many shows that we're proper.
Yeah, we're proper on Love Island.
We're not
on Love Island. We show ourselves well.
Do you know what I mean? It's like we don't need more. That we need to make money, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, dish sells. It does sell. Like, people want to see people be princesses. You know, personalities that I fucking can't stand that girl. It sells. That's why Love and Hip Hop bangs in America. Yeah. And there's so many shows like that in America. It's like, why do we always have to literally have a certain perception? Like, well, not a monolith. Black people are not a monolith. There are some of us that want to be prim and proper, and some of us are on dish. Some of us are princesses. Like, let us be ourselves. We don't have to carry the weight of black people on our shoulders. You got what I mean? And this is something that I'm so over it. Like, I'm like, we need a Love and Hip Hop. That's why I'm looking forward to your show. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of smoke. There's gonna be a lot of trashiness, and I love that.
Absolutely.
I need something like that.
I feel like I'm gonna definitely get like I expect it, obviously, but I feel like I'm gonna get like a lot of hate.
Yeah.
When the show comes out, because people are gonna be like, why did you create a show like this? Like,
because
you're
it's feeding the stereotype. Ugh.
Yeah, but it's gonna be, so basically if people are gonna expect me to create like a show that's ghetto, and a show, because someone actually messaged me and said, oh, you're just gonna create, they literally said love and drill. This is just gonna create love and drill. And I said, and whatever your expectations are, trust me, my show is gonna be 10 times worse. Period.
And I'm going to tune in.
10 times worse.
But how do you deal with these hate comments? Because I'm not gonna lie, like, being on a TL a lot and people having so much opinions that they don't even know you, how does that feel? Like, how do you deal with that?
I think I'm used to it now. I used to. So okay, how do I say this? Before I went on Backchat, I had quite a peaceful life, and like people, like, I know it sounds weird, but kind of everyone liked me. I wouldn't say, obviously, a few people would not like you in life, but most people around me liked me. And people thought I was a nice person for the most part. Yeah. So becoming a bit more bait and being hated was new for me, but I've adjusted. And I feel like I get hate unsolicited. I don't think I deserve it. But it is what it is, and also I'm a firm believer that this is God's plan.
Yeah, I hear that. I mean, I'm like very emotional. Like, when people hate me, I'm like, why the fuck they hate me? I just want to be liked. So I really like. I love that.
But you can't. But even Beyonce gets hate though.
True, but Beyonce's respected. I want to be respected,
but not by everyone. People say she's. Babe, let me keep it a stack with you. You're saying Beyonce gets like love. Yeah, cool. And she's respected. Yes, Beyonce is respected. Yeah. But I have seen videos that have millions of views where people are trying to prove by force that she's a devil worshipper. Yeah, like she's evil. Do you not think really when she sees that and it's got millions of views and hundreds of thousands of people commenting that actually she does worship? Do you think that might hurt her? Yeah. I don't know that she is or not. I don't think she is, I'll be real. Yeah. But my point is, let's just give her the benefit of the doubt in this moment and say she's not. That will affect her. Yeah. I've been like told I definitely just need to not give a shit. Like, just keep it moving. People don't like me. It is what it is. But I would rather be liked. That's one thing about but you can do it. You can do it that way. It's up to you.
Yeah, of course. But I know I need to be more thick-skinned in the industry, because, like, especially when it gets personal. And like, it's people behind the scene, like people in the industry that don't like me, and I'm like, why don't you like me? Like, I'm a nice girl. But I think I need to be more like, you know what, you're not my friends. Like,
yeah, but
as long as my people care about me, that's all that matters. Sort of
I
thing.
hear that, but I wouldn't advise people to take my route though. You have to understand that there's people who have like majority, like people are nice about them. I'm not gonna say people's names, but there's loads of influencers that majority of people are nice about them. I think that's an easier, nicer life. And there's people like me who are controversial. Yeah. So I wouldn't like be like, oh yeah, go the way, because like you have to deal with that. I'm okay with dealing with it, and I feel like the reason I'm okay with dealing with it is because I know God's got me. At the end of the day, no matter what people think, no matter what people think about me, God is the one that blessed me with God blessed me with Backchat. God blessed me with whatever other viral moments. God's blessed me with Tempting Fortunes. So you
think it's your calling?
I just think that whatever God has in store for me, no one can stop. So
of course,
that's I'm okay with the hate.
Oh,
they can hate.
Nice
they can hate me. They can hate me forever, but it's not gonna stop what I'm destined for. People hate Piers Morgan. Look at that guy.
Yeah, but he's getting a bag.
Can you stop Piers Morgan?
When you're getting a bag like him, though, you don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah, but the thing is, he had to become that. He still built that name for himself.
True.
To a degree, that reputation. Yeah. I just think certain people can handle it and certain people can't.
Of course.
And that's probably why I don't. My supporters know this. I really like Cardi.
Yeah, like, I was gonna say you are like the Cardi of the UK.
I love her, and but part of the
reason because you do music as well.
Yeah, girl. The part of the reason I love her is because she because I've watched so many things on YouTube about how much hate she used to get. Yeah, and like the fact that she got hate, but she still like kept going. Like I feel like, oh my god, like, whoa, that's so inspirational. Yeah, because that's the...
I wish I could be like Cardi in the sense that like you get hate and you just don't give a fuck. You're just getting your bag.
But do you though? Because you're saying you want to be like. She still gets hate now.
That's what I mean. I'm like, I wish I could be like, I don't care. But it's like, I be looking at those comments and I'm like, why don't you like me? So I definitely feel like I definitely need to get to that phase where I don't care. It's just about me getting to where I need to be. So I hear it. But do you know what I want to touch on though? Like the repetitive hate comments that you get a lot is about your age. There's a lot of ageist comments like talking about, oh, yeah, she's too old, she's over 30. And I'm like, first of all, guys, life does not stop at 30. Mm-hmm. Bloody fucking hell, bro. That people still have a life after 30. I think it's just out of order. Like, as soon as you do anything, they'll be like, isn't this girl 30? Like, are you supposed to die at 30? Like, what do you think? Like, what goes through your head when you see people are like, oh, she's a whole 30-year-old? Like, this 30-year-old shaming needs to stop.
I don't think anything. I think like when people don't like you, they need to find something to cuss. So if it wasn't my age, it would be my back rolls and my weight. It would be, some people would just say that I'm clapped. Right now I've got a spot here. So someone could be in the comments saying, oh, but you have a spot on your head. At the end of the day, they're going to find something to cuss. I don't really care. At the end of the day, I said this to one guy and he was so upset one time. Because he was just like, aren't you like 30 plus? And I said, at the end of the day, I'm 30 plus, more popping than you, and you're younger than me. How does it feel? Shouldn't you be more popping at your age? Oof. And he literally replied saying something like, but he was 17. I didn't know in it. But he was like, I'm 17, I still got time. And I was just like, I doubt it, babe. You will never be me, even when you're 30, even when you're 17, even when you're 25, even when you're 24.
Okay, queen of clap back. No, I love that now you've gotten very comfortable with just clapping back. Like, I think that's really good because now I feel like back in the days you used to get upset because I used to see your Tion.
I was only upset about the Tion stuff.
Is it?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe Backchat a little bit, but because it was new. Yeah. So you have to understand, I went through stages. When it was new, it was like the new people attacking me. Yeah. I didn't know how to handle it, so fair enough. But then I was really in my feelings about the Tion thing.
Oh, because it's so personal.
Oh my god, I died. I literally died. Like, it was really hard. It was really, really hard. But
would you say you're over it? The whole thing, like the whole Tion thing. I will never
ever be over it.
Really?
I feel like I'm over it in the sense like I don't feel sad every day. I used to feel sad every day.
Like how recent was that? Like when last have you felt sad about it?
I haven't felt sad since Bad Boy Information.
Oh, okay. So that was your catharsis.
Yeah. Obviously, in the moment when it was like trending, I was dying because I don't know if you know this, but I was meant to drop Bad Boy Information the week before.
Okay.
And I couldn't do it. I was literally like...
Were you still dealing with him at that time?
No, the last time I dealt with him was... So Bad Boy Information came out like maybe September, October. So the last time I dealt with him was like the December the year before.
Okay.
We wasn't really dealing though. We were just sometimes
just talking.
No, we wasn't even talking. We were just F.
How you F without talking, bro?
Yeah, come see me. Come see man. No, come see me. And
that's talking.
No, you have to.
But that's literally just come see man. That's
you
it.
have to understand. Yeah, like with him, even though he's not my favorite person. I actually understand. I'll be real with you. I understand genuinely why he. Okay, I think he took the way he treated me far. I will say that. I think he could have spared me. Okay. And I think he knows that. Deep inside, he won't say it online. Yeah. But to be honest, he's kind of said it to me privately before, a bit bad boy. Like, he has said in private to me, like, wow, I was a bit bad to you. Yeah. So I do think he took it far. However, in his defense, I think I was extremely moist with him.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I will say that because, like, I've always loved your personality, but yeah, I think the stuff that you admitted, I was like, yeah.
But it was the truth. It was just the truth.
Yeah.
It was just the truth.
And that's what I've always admired about you, because you talk about the things that a lot of women go through but are too ashamed to talk about on the TL. Yeah. Because, like, the thing about, like, especially UK people, they always want to act tough. Yeah. And act like we don't go through shit. When it's like rappers, a lot of girls be in their DMs getting aired. Like, but everyone would be like, oh, I'm not a dickhead. But it's like, you are a dickhead in his DMs. Yeah. But I like that you are so, like, in tune with yourself to be like, yeah, you know what? You broke my heart. Like, it happens. A lot of women.
But also, don't get me wrong. This is why I really feel like God, I don't know what he's doing, but I know he knows what he's doing. Yeah. But, like, for instance, you have to remember, obviously my lot know this. How do I say this? If I met anyone now, or if I do, by the way, if I meet people now who are very successful, whether it's monetary, I can't even speak English, whether it's like financially, that's a better word. Yeah. If I meet someone now and they're really like financially stable, like really rich, or they're like whatever, super famous, super successful, super popular, I always have a guard up, because I always think like, oh, you've got a lot of access to women, you're a fuckboy. Yeah. And I think when I was younger, I did think that. But I think what a lot of people always forget when they think about this story is I was there before, bro. People are not really fathoming. Yes, I was stupid, but I was there before, bro.
Before the fame. Yeah.
The boy didn't even, when I was with him, I remember one time he sat in my bed and he said, yo, Lani, you know I touched 1 million views on a song. Oh, I was there before, bro. So you can't say. And I was like, and he was like, oh, should I be? I remember he said to me like, what, should I be gas? It's not really a big deal. I said, yeah, of course it is, babe. Like, you know. Pain. So people can say like, oh, like genuinely, because even if I met a girl now and she was like properly like obsessed with a really rich man, a really successful, a billionaire, a millionaire, a rapper, I would say, slow your fucking roll. Like, come on, like this person has got a lot of access to women. Yeah. They've got a lot of options. Yeah. You need to be careful. And also don't act too desperate. Yeah. But you have to understand I was there before. Yeah. So you have to understand I was doing that to me, in my opinion. Yeah. I was doing it to someone popular, yes, but normal.
But someone that you met. He wasn't before it's come up.
Yeah, we didn't even. There wasn't even a yard to link. He came to my yard because my mom and dad went to Africa. There wasn't he didn't have a yard to link. A lot of girls are linking now.
So like that, bro, it done you day, bro, because you were there from day. And this is why a lot of women don't. Me myself, so I don't like to put my feelings into anything too much, because men do this a lot. They will start with a girl. Like, this girl had their back from day one. They're grinding, and then they make it, and then they just, like, ditch you, bro. And it's like, are you dumb? Do you know the stuff we done together? And then you're like this nobody now. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of women don't even want to grind with a man no more, because what do you get for it? Because as soon as he makes it, he's going to find a younger girl or some baddie or some Instagram model, because now he's got money. And it's like, so now a lot of guys are getting pissed off with women that want a guy with money. That's why. Because why are you going to stress yourself with a guy that don't get money?
But I feel like...
And then you get heartbroken on top. Like, what?
But I feel like also, like, outside of all of that, I feel like part of the reason is just because, like, I became so moist. Yeah. That I was completely unattractive. And I can kind of see how I became that moist. But you have to understand, like, I'm not trying to make excuses for my behavior, because I would advise any young girl to not be as moist as I was. Yeah. But you have to understand that I had no experience. Of course, so that was my first time. it was my first time. I'd been in love before, but that was my first time really being in love.
Yeah.
And I was petrified of losing him.
Oh,
I was like every second.
So
yeah, I was so petrified. And I remember this is really toxic to say this and admit this, but I used to pray that his career wouldn't take him away from me, because I used to think like, because he's doing better and better.
Yeah.
So because I used to think, I used to think I'd rather him just be a teacher or an accountant, so I can have him.
Oh, that's so bad. But can I just say, have you healed?
Yeah, I'm calm.
Yeah. What did you do? Like, in the process of healing, what did you do? Did you play some breakup songs? Things like Rihanna?
No, definitely
you
not.
look so dumb right now.
Hell to no. I cried.
Don't tell me you're sorry, cause
Do you know what? Do you know what healed me? What healed me was learning to don't own myself and spoil myself, and maybe just being more self-absorbed. I know people, because some people are like, oh my God, like, you're so self-centered. Yeah. That helped me though. Like being into my projects and what I'm doing.
I love that.
And, you know, even like silly things like taking a hot picture on Instagram and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All that stuff helps,
Just
because it's like
yourself.
just feeding back into yourself, rather than you just being there like obsessed with someone else. But like, so I just feel like sometimes you have to learn from your experiences.
Yeah.
And one thing I learned is that I acted very unattractive in that relationship, sorry, let me not say relationship, because in that situationship.
Yeah.
I acted very unattractive. I acted very desperate. And I've learned from it.
That's nice.
And I hope that everyone can learn from it without going through it. Like, don't do that.
This is what I do, you know. Like,
I
personally, I've not fallen deep for someone in my life, because I've learned from my sister's outbreaks, because I've seen my sister break down over a guy, and I'm like, fuck that shit. I am not going through that. So like, as soon as I see any fuckboy behavior, I don't stand for it. Like, I don't care who you are. I will just pack my load. I'll block you. This is how I have like a phase. This is how I get over a guy. If I really, really like you, I'll speak to my cousin. My male cousin, he's gonna tell me what I need to hear. He fucking hates you, bro. Why are you there? This guy, it will never be you. You know, like that meme. It will never be you. My cousin will literally tell me, and then I'll be like, shit, I actually really like this guy, and then I'll block him, because I need to get it out of my head, and I'll delete his number so I can never find a way to get in contact with him, and then I'll start living my life without talking to him, and then before you know it, I'm done. And now, like, it always ends up turning around as well, because one thing about me, I know I can be a good girlfriend. So it's like, if I'm done with you, the guys usually are the ones now trying to come back in my life, because now it's like, I don't have that emotions for you no more. Do you know what I mean? And to me, that's like the easiest way to deal with it, because I've seen my sister being heartbroken, and I'm like, I can't do that shit. I can't be heartbroken in my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think everyone has a different way of dealing with it, to be honest. I mean, I think it would be nice if I did experience like a love that I can't control. It would be nice, because no, you don't recommend it.
I don't recommend it.
No.
I feel like it's sad to say this, because, you know, you need to, it's nice to, it's to a degree, it is nice to love like completely.
Yeah.
I don't know what the word, unconditionally.
Unconditionally,
is nice, but the thing is, like, Jesus, like, your mental health.
Too much from you, yeah.
Your mental health will really suffer. Like,
course.
I'm the type of person, like, I don't know, what's this woman's name? I watched like a thing the other day, like a documentary about, a lot of people know her, she's popular.
Yeah.
Something Anais.
Okay.
Jodie, that's her name.
Okay.
Jodie Anais or whatever. I don't know if I'm saying her second name right, but I know her name's definitely Jodie. And she used to date this guy. This story is kind of sad, I'm not gonna lie, but she used to date this guy, right? But he was like very, very like religious.
Okay.
Right. So she was a hot gal. She was very pretty, very sexy.
Yeah.
But she really liked him. He was religious. He had his act together. He was going places in life. Yeah. And she they started having sex. He obviously loved that about her, because that's your sexual. But he wasn't really supposed to be doing that or living that lifestyle, because he was super religious.
Yeah.
So he wasn't supposed to be sleeping around. Anyway, cut long story short, she fell madly in love with him. But then at the end of the day, because he knew like, oh, I shouldn't really be having sex, he then broke up with her. Hear this now. Sis is in love, right? So sis is basically like, I want to convert. You understand?
Yeah.
And this is when you know, like, she's deep in it.
Yeah.
And this guy now, because he cares about his reputation, and because he knows that okay, so because he's like church in his brain, he's like church.
Yeah.
He wants a clean girl. Do you know what I mean by that? He wants a virgin. So he really, she's not the type of woman he thinks is marriage material.
Yeah.
Right? Even though she genuinely loves him. Okay. So what he does is he just dumps her, starts dating some next church girl. She murders him. Let me just tell you this
what
to you,
a twist.
Yeah, she murders him. And when I watched it, as sad as it is to say this, I could understand it. I could get it. But
I don't think there's anything that warrants a
murder is warranted sometimes.
What?
Yeah, I'm not saying I would murder, but I can empathize with why people get so... Sometimes when people are so hurt, they act out on that hurt. I'm not saying it is okay, but also as humans, what we need to do is we need to treat each other better.
Of course, like especially men, like they try to tuss women's feelings.
Yeah, you can't push people. I know girls. I've had girls on my platform who have been in mental homes because of men. Yeah. You can't keep saying, "Oh no." You also need to care about how people emotionally and mentally your treatment is. Don't get me wrong, everyone fucks up. But I'm talking about when you're taking someone to the point where they're taking pills, when someone's taking someone to the point where they're putting themselves in an insane asylum. People also need to watch how they treat people, because that day when someone stabs you,
you're gonna get killed.
Yeah, so that no, but it happens.
I'm literally
you think I'm joking?
That's crazy though.
But it happens though.
That's a mental problem.
But it happens. Because you've never been in love.
My sister, just pack your load and leave.
No, babe, because you've never been in love.
Yeah, true. I don't want that type of love. That I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, but babe,
I'm going to jail.
Babe, I know there's people who are going to be watching this who are saying, all I am saying is love can push you to that.
Yeah.
Love can push you to that. You have to check yourself.
This is why I'm low-key scared of love.
No, you have to check yourself. I have definitely checked myself. Obviously, I'm here.
Yeah.
No murders under my belt. Okay? Period. But my point is, like, I can watch that and I can understand where she was. And people might think that that's extreme, but I'm being, that's how hurt I was, though.
Yeah.
I was so broken that I can see why anyone does anything crazy. I'm not saying necessarily that I wanted to murder, but what I'm saying is I was at a point where I could have done anything nuts. Even if maybe it was nuts to myself, I could have hurt myself.
Yeah.
I could have... Because I wanted to like end my life. The point is, when you get in such a dark place, your thoughts are not okay.
Yeah.
So when I watch that, I understand it.
Okay.
So people need to watch how they treat people.
Yeah. Okay. Like Cardi B said, be careful with me.
Yeah, be careful.
Be fucking careful, bitch. But moving on. One thing I've always loved about you, the transparency. So you always actually spoke about the guys that you dealt with that have cheated on you. You found out that they had babies on you.
People think I've only dated one person, but okay.
Yeah, like I mean, I always watch it like thinking, yay, Lani. But I love it because you give a lot of women courage to live in their truth, and a lot of people like to hate on it. But I think the hate comes from jealousy as well, because I feel like a lot of people don't have that courage to say, this is what I went through. And sometimes I feel like women, especially in the UK, bro, why are we so judgmental? Because everybody goes through it. Like,
everyone takes the L.
Listen, Digga D was talking about it, like when he was saying that the UK, he prefers American girls to UK girls because UK girls act like they shit don't stink, basically. Like, they'll be calling each other hoes for the same thing you do, bro. Like, you'll be like, that girl's a hoe, but you literally be sucky got 3,000 just like that girl. It's just, she will talk about it and you can't talk about it. Like, I want us to get to that point in the UK where people are like, yeah, I have a sugar daddy, and what? Like, it's like the UK is so judgmental, but I love that you are just so like in tune with yourself, and like you just don't care. Like,
no, I can tell my stories. I don't care. They're my truth.
Yeah.
Like, but the thing is, my past has traumatized me though. I haven't been with a guy in, I don't know the exact number, but it's like roughly 3 years. I haven't slept with a guy. So my stuff has really traumatized me. I won't lie to you. Yeah, I'll give you.
Wait, you said you've not been with a guy in 3 years? Mm-hmm. Like, effed?
Yeah, I haven't had sex with a boy in like 3 years.
So you've had sex with a girl?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing that you brought on the TL. You spoke about dealing with a girl. What?
Yeah.
I can't believe this wasn't like a massive thing people were talking about. What?
They don't, because they don't care. The only thing, you know what they care about me for.
Yeah, true.
They only care. Do you know my entire personality is just that one guy? That's what some people think. Or that's what they care about. But back to me being traumatized. I'm at a place now where I can't, how do I say this? Okay, so I've been genuine, and pure-hearted, and fallen in love with men with like my full heart, and I would say obviously one of them mugged me off. One of them didn't mug me off, but obviously he was a player. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is I've been in a place where I feel like I've been underappreciated by men. Yeah. And I've got to the place where basically I can't even take one more disrespect. Yeah. Not even one, babe.
Well, to be fair, you talking about this whole disrespect and cheating. It was YB's Central C's manager. There was a girl that was talking about how her boyfriend of 4 years cheated on her, and he flew some girl to Barca or whatever. And what he had to say about that was, girls, why are you bringing all this cheating story on the TL? All people want to do is laugh at you. People don't give a fuck. And I kind of hear what he's saying, but I personally don't fully agree with it, because I'm like, people need to hear this stuff. Like, you're helping other women to have courage, and also, like, that same guy could also be doing it to 100 girls. So you're helping other women to know, like, oh yeah, this guy is really on that. And he also mentioned one more thing where he said that you shouldn't tell your new man that your old man cheated on you 5 times and you stay. No, facts. And that I agree with, because like he said, you basically are making yourself a mug, because he's thinking that you can't.
I do agree with that, and he ain't lying. So basically I tell my sister this all the time, because my sister's had like some muggy stories. Yeah. When you start dating someone, you shouldn't tell them what you've been through, because it makes you look weak. Yeah. But you have to understand,
you don't know your worth, sort of thing.
But you have to understand there's exceptions to that rule. If you are in a place where you're not healing from your pain, if you're in a place where you're basically fucked up. Yeah. I was in a place where I was suicidal. So you have to understand that I had to heal. Yeah. So I don't really care. I don't care, for me personally, I don't care how people view me, because I'm at least I'm okay now.
That was your healing process. Yeah, you needed to do that.
Yeah, I need to do that. So you guys are thinking about 1,000. Forget about a new guy. I can't even give a new guy my all when I'm still attached emotionally to. So I just think it depends on the situation. But if a girl has healed from her past, I do think she shouldn't say anything.
She shouldn't say anything.
But she needs to be healed though. Because sometimes the reason you're talking about it is because you're not healed. Fair enough, if you're telling it like a funny story, like you're eating chicken and you're like, oh, you know my ex finessed me. Yeah. Like some silly story, like, guy. And I also want to make something else very clear. Like the way he's saying the whole, like, if you tell someone a story, then you will never be mugged off. It's true, but it's not. Let me tell you why. Ever since I expressed myself online, a lot of people have tried to take advantage of me. Yeah. Not just dating wise, just in different ways. Yeah. And none of them have been able to. People think like I haven't learned, but baby, I've learned. Don't play with me, because I will actually end you. I will actually end you. Like, people don't realize, like, behind these eyes, I'm literally a psycho.
Okay.
I'm literally a psycho. So
if they didn't know, now they know. Now they know. Yeah. But something that you always spoke about, you have dated white guys, haven't you?
I've kissed a white guy.
Oh, but not dated.
I've never had sex with a white boy.
Oh, okay. Has that never been your thing?
No, I could marry a white boy. I don't believe that love should be discriminatory. I don't think you should discriminate when it comes to love. I feel like sometimes you are, what's the word I'm looking for? You are limiting yourself. Yeah. So I'm fine with that.
And I think especially black women, because when you speak to a lot of black women, they would die on the throne for black men. They would be like, I don't date white guys. But I'm like, black guys don't feel the same way, boo. Like, you see black men saying, black women are aggressive. This is why we don't date them. And we are dying on the front. And it's actually to the extent where we have the highest stats of unmarried women, single motherhood. I'm thinking, bro, why are we killing ourselves? Because I'm even speaking to myself here, because I'm one of those, I would prefer to have a black man and, you know what, have a black family. And I do get it, because I think the reason black women don't want to date outside of race, they feel like they're offending the ancestors. Do you know what I mean? Like, racism, they're like, oh, should I really be doing that with the oppressors? So I get it, but I think you have to see it the way you see it. Like, love shouldn't be about color, because, like, you could fall in love with a white guy that's more culturally inclined than a black guy themselves. Some white guys I've met, they know more about the culture than I do. And it's like, if we open our minds to that, we can get more black women married. No, facts. First of all, married, because that's a massive concern for me. Like, I think it's crazy, the level of single motherhood we have. It's alarming. And I'm just like, I think that would be a solution.
No, absolutely.
Or just date girls. Like Lani.
Just date whoever is good to you.
Yeah.
I think love you shouldn't discriminate with love, and you should experience life to its fullest. And I feel like I've experienced life to its fullest. Like, obviously I know you're younger than me, but like I've been in love. I've experienced women, like I've experienced white people. I'm living my life to the fullest.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
Every experience, I don't limit myself.
Of course. I mean, before we like get to the end, I want to touch on you and Yasmin.
I have nothing to say about her.
You guys cool? You guys cool?
Nothing to say about her.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it something that would you want to ever rebuild that relationship?
Nothing to say about her.
Nothing to say. Do you know what? I actually want to say something about Yasmin because I did a video. Basically, she posted something on the TL and basically I had an opinion. Me thinking, that's what people do, right? And I actually mentioned her name, which I've learned now, especially with getting hate comments myself, I've learned not to name drop people. And it was the post that she posted where she said that I go out with a different guy every week and I don't give a F. And I obviously give an opinion saying that it's not nice for young girls to see that because they think a man is for money, basically. And I still stand by that opinion, but I probably shouldn't have named her name. And I actually did apologize to her, and because that's something I've learned. And I feel like a lot of people, especially content creators, should just try not to mention people's name, because sometimes I feel like we think we're just giving opinions, but we're actually upsetting people. Because I think one thing that Yasmin mentioned was, when I apologized to her, she was saying, oh, because I told her I actually rate your work. And she was like, how can you rate my work, but now people are hating on me because of what you said? So I think that really stuck out to me, to think, I'm not out here trying to get people bashed. I'm just trying to give my opinions. And another person I want to mention as well, Lani, another person I apologize to, because I did a video as well about the stuff she says about you should ask a guy to give you money before he takes you on a dinner. I think things like that are crazy. But again, I do apologize. I support my queens, my black queens. I don't want to be a part of the negative space. So I would just say, like, for people to just be more cautious about that. But I really just want to put that in there. But in terms of our activity, I want to finish with like an activity. Obviously, we've been talking about heartbreak. We've been talking about emotional stance. So I want to just do a quick activity. I want to do like a diss track or like a little song about your ex. You can pick any ex.
Freestyle?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure I'm freestyling.
It doesn't have to be amazing. I'll show you what I've done. Like, it doesn't have to be like amazing stuff, but just something. It doesn't even have to be a massive diss track. It could just be a message to my ex. Like, I want you to hear this type of vibe. And you know what? I actually loved my ex. Like, I actually wish him all the best because he was a lovely ex. So this is not even a hate for him. It's just I want to put a message out there. But, like, you think of something.
Okay.
Are you thinking of something? It could just be a couple seconds.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, mine is... Okay, are you ready? And I'm putting my Nigerian style because obviously I'm a Nigerian queen and all that. So, yeah, let's go. I wish you the best. Olori biscuit, even to your new girl and your new child. Olori biscuit. I don't believe it. Sure, you couldn't have waited at least a year before you got her pregnant. Now, when people ask me about my ex, they'll say I'm the problem. See what you have caused, though. I hope your child shit in your mouth. But I wish you do best. Olori biscuit. Even to your new girl and your new child. Olori biscuit. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What do you think?
It's good that I don't think I can beat that.
I feel like you can. I feel like you can think of something.
No, definitely can't beat that.
Yours could just be like a little rap. Just a little...
I don't even know what to say. I'm trying to think of something.
It doesn't have to be amazing. It literally could just be like, just a two little word, like, my ex, you did this, and now I'm here.
Oh, Lord. Who should I literally don't know. This probably is I don't even know who to diss. I'm trying to think, like, which ex do I diss?
Oh, well, okay. Look, we can just make it easier. What song comes to your head about one of your ex?
I'll just say 2 bars.
Oh, okay. She's ready.
I wouldn't say this is an ex. It's just someone that I dislike.
Okay.
That I slept with once, which I regret a lot. You make me sick, and you have a small dick.
Period. Well, isn't that a nice way to finish the whole thing? Well, did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, like, I really enjoyed that. I knew it was gonna be like this. I knew. But what are we gonna expect from you moving forward? Obviously, you got your show coming up, and you do your cartoons as well.
Yeah, but
I've been watching
they're Barbies. I've got a kids channel, but that's for kids. So obviously, if you're adult, you can free to watch it, but that's for kids. That's just my side hustle. I'm really trying to build a kids platform.
Okay.
So I am gonna still be doing that until the end of time. Yeah, like a literally.
Is that what you really want to do, like in the future?
I feel like I don't want to be online when I'm 50 or 60 sometimes. I just want to. I feel like I want a kids channel because it will sustain me.
Yeah.
So I feel like I should have started it years ago. So I've got my kids channel. My love show is coming out as well. At the end of the year, I'm gonna fly everyone out in September. It's gonna be. We're gonna break the internet. It's gonna be the best thing ever. The best. It's gonna basically make history in like the UK black scene. And also obviously I've got music dropping.
Oh, you got music dropping? Yeah, I've got music dropping. Okay.
In maybe like a month or 2. I'm just trying to. It's the video.
Oh wow, what don't you do? Do you know when you were coming on here, I told one of my friends and they were like, "Yeah, Lani's Kanye West." You can't tell Lani what the fuck she gonna do. She's gonna do whatever she wanna fucking do.
Yeah, no facts.
And I love that though. I feel like in the next year you'll be probably designing furnitures or something.
I do too much. Amen.
No, I love that for you. I love that. But thank you so much, Lani, for coming on. Guys, please support the team. I want to hear your opinion. And I want to see you next time.
Yeah, and let her know what you guys think of that tune. That tune is really something. That song was really
Listen, I'm a funny babes, you know. I think sometimes when I talk on the tea, people think I just want to talk. I'm just trying to have a laugh.
Yeah.
I just want to laugh. So I hope you guys laughed with it, yeah? Let me know what you did think about it, though. Bye, guys.